You guys are muted. Thanks.
Benjamin Beamer.
Mr. Beamer. No, he's none of the people I have. Hold on a second. See if I can. Thank you. All right, Mr. Beamer, let's see. You have a warrant for a failure to appear in justice court for shoplifting. And then you have a warrant for failure to appear in city court. So on your shoplifting case, I'm going to hold you on a $250 bond and appoint Adam Waters to represent you.
Okay.
And set it for tomorrow at 1 o'clock. So that is an order you not to return to the incident location on that shoplift charge. And then on your city court case is I'm going to order you held on a $250 bond and appoint the city public defender to represent you. And set it for October 21st at 1:45 for a video review. So your lawyers will be out to talk to you.
Okay, thank you.
Oh. What's your name, sir?
Jonathan Moya.
Okay. All right, Mr. Moyer, you're charged with domestic violence assault. And I am going to order you not to commit any acts of domestic violence. And you need to come back to court October 23rd at 10:30 or a warrant will issue for your arrest. You understand?
I understand completely.
All right, then you're released.
Thank you.
Okay.
Hello.
What's your name, sir?
Claudio Valdez.
Valdez. Hold on a sec. I gotta find your file. We may not have it yet. Yes, we do. Okay. So, Mr. Valdez, you are charged with robbery, burglary, and aggravated assault. And counsel, the state is asking for a $25,000 bond. Did you want to be heard?
Your Honor, may I have a moment to speak with Mr. Valdez?
Yeah.
Thank you. Your Honor, I would ask for a more nominal bond for Mr. Valdez. I'll note that he is currently homeless and unemployed, so any bond would currently have the effect of holding him in custody, and he is entitled to a presumption of innocence.
Okay. I will appoint the public defender to represent Mr. Valdez. I will order him not to return to the incident location, no contact with the victims, no alcohol or illegal drugs. I'm going to hold him on a $15,000 bond, pretrial services if posted, and the preliminary hearing will be October 23rd at 1:30.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, I think I need the other people because they can't. We can't. Yeah. No, you guys wrote in the judges. You don't? I was telling the new guy that you guys wrote in the judges. And they were already assigned on these. You don't? I didn't remember ever doing that. Huh, okay. All right, what's your name, sir?
Christian David again.
All right, Mr. Alexander, you are charged with shoplifting, a class 4 felony, and counsel, the state is asking for a $5,000 bond. Did you want to be heard?
Given that Mr. Alexander is being held on other charges, I do think a bond would be appropriate, so he's earning time credit. I would ask for a more nominal bond, noting that he was never arrested on these charges prior to today, and he was indicted only one day after pleading guilty to these charges, to a different case.
Okay, what makes you think he's being held on something else? I mean, he's about to be on his city court, but he isn't yet that I see. So,
Apologies, Your Honor. I had my notes that he was being held on other charges. In that case, Your Honor, I would ask for release to pretrial services or a more nominal bond in this case.
okay. All right. So I'm going to appoint the public defender, order the defendant not to go back to the incident location, no alcohol or illegal drugs. I am going to hold him on a $5,000 bond, release to pretrial if posted, and the preliminary hearing will be October 23rd at 1:30. And I will note that he also is going to have a city court bond here in a second. So, Mr. Alexander, you have 1, 2, 3, 4 cases pending in city court, and they are shoplifting, and criminal trespass. So I am going to hold you on a $250 bond on those, or do you not go back to the incident location, give you a city court public defender, and your next court date on those will be October 21st at 1:45. And that's it, sir.
So I'm being held.
You're being held on both cases, yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
All right. All right. What's your name, sir?
Matt. Yeah.
All right, Mr. Ashcraft, you are charged with domestic violence, aggravated assault, and the state's asking for a $30,000 bond. Counsel, did you want to be heard?
Your Honor, may I have a moment to speak with Mr. Ashcroft?
Yeah.
Your Honor, I would ask for a more nominal bond for Mr. Ashcroft. I'll note that he has no convictions, no recent failures to appear. It does look like he potentially has alternate housing with a neighbor, and he is a 1 and a 2 on the NCA FTA scale. And for those reasons, I'd ask for a more nominal bond in this case.
I'm on Social Security.
All right, I'm going to appoint the public defender to represent Mr. Ashcraft. I'm going to order him not to return to the victim's residence or work, his mother or his sister, and not to have any contact with Kimberly Ashcraft. No alcohol or illegal drugs. Do you have any guns, sir?
A what?
Guns? Do you have any guns?
No.
All right, no
I-
guns, no alcohol or illegal drugs, no acts of domestic violence. I'm going to hold you on a $15,000 bond. Pretrial services, if posted, October 23rd at 1:30 is the preliminary hearing.
Where would I get 15?
Oops, right. So do I have to, so he wasn't seen by us already, but Bo name Aldonado seems like $10,000. Is that just? Yeah, but each charge at the jail though, it showed that, like, when you look at the jail, it looked, added up to like $20,000, but we haven't. Okay, so he went warrant at the, okay, he went warrant at the disposition here. Okay. Okay. I just didn't know if those were just, they set the bond when they just book him and then, okay. What's your name, sir?
Hector.
All right, Mr. Maldonado, you are charged with domestic violence, aggravated assault, and second-degree burglary. And counsel, the state's asking for a $50,000 bond. Did you want to be heard?
Yes, Your Honor. I would ask for a more nominal bond for Mr. Maldonado. I'll note that he does have alternative housing with his grandmother here in town. He is employed. He makes crates and pallets. He does have other family here in town as well to support his community ties, and no felonies, no felony priors. For those reasons, I would ask for a more nominal bond for Mr. Maldonado.
Didn't show up for my disposition hearing on his probation revocation. So I will appoint the public defender's office to represent Mr. Bonet Maldonado, order him not to have any contact with the victim, not to return to her home or work, no alcohol or illegal drugs, no guns, no acts of domestic violence. I will take the state's recommendation of $50,000, release to pretrial services if posted, and set the preliminary hearing for October 23rd at 1:30. And then, Mr. Rene Maldonado, this is the time set on your warrant here for failure to appear at your probation disposition hearing. And I will appoint the public defender. And set it for a hearing October 29th at 1:30 and hold you on a $5,000 bond. And that's it, sir. All right, I moved in.
Stand up close to the downstairs.
Next week.
Yes. Okay.
What's your name?
Pedro Diaz.
Oh, the state's moving to dismiss your felony case. So that's but you have a bunch of failures to appear in city court: criminal trespass, park after hours, shoplifting, criminal trespass, another criminal trespass from today. So I'm going to order you not to go back to any of the incident locations. I'm going to hold you on a $250 bond, give you a city public defender, and your next court date will be October 21st at 1:45. And that's it, sir.
Okay. What does that mean? Hold on.
What's your name, ma'am?
Currently, Jack.
I'm going to do the easy one first. You have a Wilcox suspended license. I'm going to release you on that one and set it for October 27th at 9 o'clock, but we will put on the minute entry that you are in custody, and hopefully they'll see that. We won't have to worry about that. Then, let's see. You have from October 13th, possession of a dangerous drug, possession of drug paraphernalia, and possession of prescription-only drug. And then also from October 13th today, you have a promoting prison contraband charge. And my understanding, counsel, is that she is in custody on other things. So the state's asking for $1,000 bond on each of those, which is kind of what I was thinking too, just to get her credit. Does that work for you?
Your Honor, yes, I agree that a nominal bond would be appropriate for Mr.
Okay. So on each of these felony charges, I will appoint the public defender, hold her on $1,000 bond, no alcohol or illegal drugs, pretrial services if posted. October 23rd at 1:30 will be the preliminary hearing on both of these felony cases. Then,
Judge, and would you set a steps hearing on the drug possession case, please?
oh, I'm sorry, I didn't see that. Okay, let's see. Go back to that one. Hold on a second.
And it would only be on the drug possession, not the contraband case.
Yeah, go back to it just. So on the drug case, ma'am, you are eligible to participate in a program called STEPS, or you may be eligible, that would require you to participate in a plan specific to your needs for a short time. If you choose to participate and complete the diversion program, then the drug charges against you would be permanently dismissed. Are you interested in that?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. So on that case, the STEPS hearing will be October 20th at 9, and the preliminary hearing will be October 23rd. And then on her last case is a justice court criminal trespass. And I think I'm going to hold you on a $100 bond on that, because that way you'll get credit for all this while you're in there, and set it for tomorrow at 1 o'clock. And then it looks like you already have Janet Altschuler, so I will give you Janet Altschuler on this new case. And that's that. All right, so we're done.
Jefferson?
What's your name, sir?
Daniel Jefferson.
There's a possession of drug paraphernalia, possession of narcotic drug, and possession of a dangerous drug. And counsel, it looks like he's already on release, so the state is saying $5,000 or no bond, which is your choice.
Oh, my apologies, Your Honor. Mr. Jefferson?
Mr. Jefferson, yeah, the way I read the statute is I think that unless you guys stipulate to something lesser than a no bond, I have to hold him without a bond. So the state is offering $5,000. You agree with that?
Yes, Your Honor. I wasn't aware he had a hold. I didn't see anything on the records.
Yeah, he doesn't have a hold. He's released. So he committed this allegedly while out on release, which is why he's eligible for no bond unless you guys agree to something different. So,
Yes, Your Honor.
okay.
That's fine.
All right. So, but also, Mr. Jefferson, you may be eligible to participate in a diversion program called STEPS. It only requires you to participate in a plan specific to your needs for a short time. If you choose to participate and complete the program, these felony drug accusations in your arrest report will be permanently dismissed without you ever being formally charged. Are you interested in that?
Sure.
Sure. Okay. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to appoint the county public defender. I am going to order you not to possess any alcohol or illegal drugs. I am going to hold you on a $5,000 bond and pretrial services if posted. The steps hearing, which is the diversion hearing, will be October 20th at 9 o'clock. And the preliminary hearing will be October 23rd at 1:30. And then you have a city court drug paraphernalia case from August, it looks like. And I am going to release you on that. Order you not to consume any alcohol or illegal drugs. I'm going to appoint a city public defender to follow it along. So if you are in custody still, they will review your case on the November 13th at 2 o'clock, unless you want to be seen earlier. And if you're not in custody, you should come to court on that case, but you will have a public defender to come out and talk to you about those options, okay?
Okay.
And that's it. Did I sign that? Yes, I do.
What do I do? I did not stay out. Yes.
What's your name, sir?
Richie?
Rios?
Yeah, yes.
All right, you're charged with felony disorderly conduct. Counsel, the state's asking for a $25,000 bond. Did you want to be heard?
Yes, Your Honor. May I speak with Mr. Rios for a moment?
Yep.
Your Honor, I would ask for a more nominal bond for Mr. Rios. I'll note that he has lived here for 13 years. He does live with his father. He can live with his father, and he has been looking for employment.
All right. I will appoint the public defender to represent Mr. Rios, order him not to return to the incident location, no contact with the victim, no firearms or other weapons, no alcohol or illegal drugs. I'm going to hold him on a $10,000 bond, pretrial services if posted, and set the preliminary hearing for October 23rd at 1:30.
Okay.
What's your name, sir?
Ariel Wilson.
All right, Mr. Wilson, you've already got a hold and lawyer, but let me find you. They came up with 3 new charges of disorderly conduct from the same date of the incident for the employees of the hotel. So I am going to appoint the public defender and consolidate all these together and still leave the court date for October 22nd at 1:30. All right.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. So that way all the charges will be taken care of that day.
Your Honor,
Mhm.
is my attorney present?
No, they're not here for these arraignments. So
Your Honor, may I ask a request?
not about the facts of the case.
No, not.
About what?
So I do have an active CPS case. My spouse and I, my wife and I am. I was going to request that uh, either we were in a shelter, so we don't have any finances, my wife or I, and we have our 2 children under 2. And this actually happened during my child's birthday, but so they're under 2.
Yeah, but now so this is the thing. In my job tonight, even though I am going to be, although the case is actually assigned to me, so I don't want to hear anything about what happened. But in my job tonight as an IA judge, I can't change the bond that was set by the other judge. So on the 22nd, it won't be me, actually, it'll be the judge that's covering for me that day. That's when they'll hear that argument from your attorney about changing those conditions. But I can't revisit an initial appearance decision right now. That's what that 22nd date is. So your attorney will get all that information from you and then be able to argue it that day. Okay?
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right. So that's it. I didn't put any more bond on this new one, but you're in there until the 22nd unless you post that, okay?
And Your Honor, would it be possible? I don't want to hold you any more of your time. Will it at that time maybe be possible that bond for the I'm indigent and I'm seeking new employment?
Yeah,
My
I mean, that's what Mr. Omeda will argue, I'm sure. And like I said, it won't be me that day, but that's the point of that hearing that day will be to try and get Judge Pringle that day to reduce your bond. I just can't hear that argument today, especially because you have a lawyer. And so we should be done, okay?
Is that, to confirm what you said, Your Honor, is that a total of 6 of the same charge? And what is that?
3 more disorderly conduct charges, not domestic violence. They're from the employees of the hotel. So.
And so is that a total of 6 disorderly conducts, or because I have a paper with 3 right here, right now?
Well, they came in and wrote you that ticket for the 3, right? And that's what I think you have today. So, and then whatever you were seeing on the other night, I didn't pay attention to those charges. So, but now that you've got the public defender, they'll have all the information on all of those and they'll be able to talk to you about the whole thing. And that's it. That's all I'm going to do with you without a lawyer, okay? What's your name, sir?
Charlie Michael Posey.
All right, Mr. Posey, you are charged with felony criminal damage, and counsel, the state's asking for a $5,000 bond.
Your Honor, I think a nominal bond would be appropriate for Mr. Posey. I would ask it to be less than $5,000, given that he has had longtime connections with Tucson, no current convictions, and he is entitled to a presumption of innocence.
Okay. I will appoint the public defender for Mr. Posey. I will order him not to go back to the incident location. No alcohol or illegal drugs. I'm going to hold him on a $1,000 bond, released to pretrial if posted. October 20th and 30 will be the preliminary hearing. And then Mr. Posey has a bunch of cases in city court, including these new charges from today, the disorderly conduct and the other things that allegedly happened today. And it looks like he already has a $1,000 bond on those, but I'm going to appoint the public defender and hold Mr. Posey on an additional $250 bond on those and set his court date October 20th at 1:45 on the city court cases. And that should be it, Mr. Posey.
Okay. Oh,
Your Honor, jail. Your Honor, jail here. Just so you know, Leon and George refused.
Mr. Leon refused? Okay. I will set him for the morning. All right, what's your name, sir?
Alexander Simon-Tierth.
All right, it looks like Mr. Monteith has a warrant out of Pima County Superior Court, or I can never read this, for a failure to appear on a third-degree burglary from May 31st of this year. It's got a $10,000 bond, counsel.
Your Honor, I would ask for a more nominal bond, noting that he's never been arrested on this matter, and it looks like this was only indicted about 3 days ago.
Okay. Well, when I look at Mr. Monteith's criminal history, it seems to me that he might be a bad risk, given his history of this kind of thing. So I am going to hold him on a $10,000 bond and appoint the public defender to represent him. No contact with the victims, no return to the incident location, no alcohol or illegal drugs, pretrial services if the bond is posted, and the arraignment will be October 20th at 1:30.
What's the charge?
And then Mr. Esquivel, I don't have to do because he bonded out or something, right? He was released. Okay. Okay. All right. Thank you all. Good night.
Thank you, Your Honor. Have a good night.